You keep saying 3.5 years, and I'm not sure why, but like you're just guessing.
That's what they say online on their website.
All right, well,
Okay,
I didn't have to look like an idiot. Welcome back to Drinking with Craig and Roger. I'm Craig.
I'm Roger.
This is interesting. I'm pretty excited about this. You found something unique, or you were given something unique for us. A Lebanese single malt whiskey.
Lebanon is not known for producing a lot of whiskey.
You don't say.
That's right. However, now this single malt, as you can see, says it's an espresso roast dark malt.
Yeah.
So what
does
they
this
have
mean?
done is take the malted barley and roast it like you might do, coffee beans, and it gives it a very dark, rich taste.
Yeah.
This is unlike what the Scotch do, which is, basically let the barley malt and then dry it enough so it doesn't keep growing.
Or give it peat, for smoke and whatnot. Like
Well,
that.
they don't
So
even. Well, the
nothing
peat-
smoky in
Yeah,
here.
no.
Just
The
roasted.
smoke is what is in it when they traditionally use peat to dry.
And it is malted, so surely they roasted it at the end of the malting cycle
Absolutely.
instead of just heating it up.
Absolutely. And so here we have
Yeah.
what I don't think is Danny Thomas's, favorite drink, because it wasn't available when they were making Make Room for Daddy, which was in the 50s.
I don't know what you're referencing, but go ahead.
That was a situation comedy in the 50s.
Okay, yep, obscure reference, that's fine. Let's move on.
No, I think most people
If
know about
you're-
Make Room for
if
Daddy.
I've-
Hi.
Hello, Annie.
Hello, sweetheart. Give me some.
Mush.
I see. There's nothing like a little mush to make a man feel better after a hard day's work.
Well, I know it's not Pokemon or stuff like that, but anyway. That's from the same time that you might have seen,
Make Room for
other
Daddy.
or whatever. But
Welcome back, Cotter.
Okay.
Jeez, let's move on.
All right. So there we are, and the idea is that the dark roasted malt gives it a heavier taste. It's inspired from what they do with stout beers, which is roast the malt
I was going
before
to
they
say,
put it in there.
you have varying degrees of roasted malts in beers.
Absolutely.
Caramel malt.
It changes the
and blah,
character
blah,
of the
blah,
beer, whatever you.
Yeah.
So
But of course-
theoretically,
yeah.
this whiskey, which has been made from roasted malt and aged about 3 years,
Yes.
is different. It is definitely darker.
And that's natural color. It says natural color.
It says natural color,
But,
so
again, as I was saying, they
where's it
can't
come
be from the
from?
roasting of the malt because once you distill it, it's
clear.
So it's from a barrel of some kind.
of some kind, but
Yeah,
they don't
it's
say what the
some kind
barrel
of
is
aging.
that I know.
And
Anyway,
it's warm there, so I'm sure it takes on more barrel characteristic faster.
unless they're up in the mountains, then it's
Now,
not
I will
so warm.
say, so it's 43%, so there's some chill filtration involved, most likely, and it doesn't say non-chill filtered. However, there's a bunch of stuff floating around in this bottle, as I got a little video of to show. So I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see.
Little sea monkeys in
Or
there.
maybe it's not chill filtered and they just didn't want to say that. And it's like barely filtered, isn't there's little particles
I
from
don't know.
the barrel?
It costs somewhere but around
$35 to
$40, something
Yeah.
like that.
It's a good price
So
for-
maybe if you don't want to spend $80 or $90 for a bottle of crazy whiskey,
Yeah.
you can tolerate a few
All
little
right, let's
things in there.
try it first.
All right.
Here we go. Let's see what we think. Ooh,
Wow! What a smell!
that vodka youth, like,
Oh
boy, it is.
Oh, it is. It is.
It smells like grain whiskey.
Oh, there's some youth in that, obviously, but there's something else.
It almost smells like a Canadian whiskey, like
There's some
that
sweet.
caramel
There's some
type
sweet
of thing.
caramel thing in the smell. In the
yeah.
smell.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if I were blind tasting this, I'd say, oh, this might be a Canadian whiskey. So
It's a little heavy for a Canadian whiskey.
give
but
it a
that's
try.
okay. Okay.
Cheers, right here. Got it. Boom. And by the way,
Don't make room for Daddy.
if you like what we're doing, oh my God, shut up. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. I don't know. You probably
the
haven't
tune
had
was
this,
"Oh
but-
Danny Boy." That's what it was for the theme. You know, so,
Here we go.
"Oh Danny Boy, the pipes are calling." Oh, yeah.
Wow. Make room for Daddy in the casket? Isn't "Oh Danny Boy" like a funeral song?
No.
Oh, interesting flavor.
Oh, and look at those legs. They're right at the top of the glass. Aren't
You
they?
do have a fetish for legs
Yes, I do.
in your whiskey.
And in other places too.
It's a weird it's a weird kind of legs. It's just like a sheet, like a wall of legs. Interesting. You
There are a
probably
number of
can't
them.
see it. All right. Well,
Well, I don't
interesting.
taste a lot of youth in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So those are not young legs. But
Well,
there's a sort of a round, soft, malty, heavy malty taste in it, which sort of reminds me a little bit of a stout beer.
I get some cocoa type of flavors. Burnt sugars, vanilla, of course.
It's unbelievable as this is.
It's interesting.
One
hard to
thing
describe.
that sticks out to me is it tastes a little bit like a cork,
A cork?
A cork.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I just had to twist my perspective. It did bring a lot of food flavors, edible flavors in.
Well, you could eat barley if you want to. So.
There's almost like a vanilla type of thing. I already said that, I think, but like a vanilla cream at the end after a few sips. Has an interesting finish to it.
Yeah, it's sort of stuffy, cottony type taste at the end with a lot of malt in it, But I mean, it's very
interesting.
complex.
It's pretty, as you might say, reasonably complex. Yeah, so I would have guessed maybe this was aged in a stout barrel. I've had that Jameson stout barrel type of thing, and I had a Lagavulin that was aged in a Guinness barrel. It shares a little bit of notes to the ones I've had from that, so it kind of lends itself more in that beer territory. Interesting.
It says
Hard
it
to
is
describe.
aged in virgin white oak.
Yeah, the box adds a little more details. It's right along with what we were talking about. This pure malt release is made from highly roasted imperial dark malted barley designed for high quality porters and stouts. It's double distilled, not triple, in our copper gooseneck still and aged in virgin white oak, bestowing wonderful notes of vanilla, condensed milk. I could see that. I told you creamy. Maple syrup, maybe. Molasses, complemented with waves of chocolate toffee and roasted espresso.
It just shows you how
Yeah.
different the taste can be when you start with malt and double distill it.
Yeah.
And in Scotland, they do the same thing, but they don't roast the malt after it's sprouted.
Yeah.
And they double distill it, and they put it in various kinds of barrels.
Yep.
Here we have something that's been roasted and distilled, I guess, not too high a proof to get a lot of the original taste in it. And then they store it in some barrels, which are virgin and really shouldn't add too much color to it. So somewhere there's color added. It may be
They
caramel
say
color.
natural color. That says natural color.
Caramel-
Non-colored. Non-colored.
It does say non-colored.
Non-colored.
Well,
Non-colored.
Okay, anyway, so there we are.
It spent time in barrels. This is not an exceedingly dark color. This is barrel color.
Okay.
You keep saying 3.5 years, and I'm not sure why, but like you're just guessing.
That's what they say online on their website.
All right. Well,
Okay,
I didn't have to look like an idiot.
Okay, well, anyway.
All right, fair
But
enough.
there we are. So,
Yeah.
there is very nice whiskey being produced all over the world. Lebanon is one place, and you can get this because it's not, hard to find.
And
so
it's
if
not
you're
very
interested in
expensive.
something that's interesting,
Yes.
and it's quite pleasant,
Yeah.
give it a try.
I would say so, especially if you like porters and stouts and stuff like that. It's worth a shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, if you like what we're doing,
We already did this.
do like and subscribe. If you have any comments, if you tasted any whiskey from Lebanon or anywhere else that you think that we should, be reviewing, and we can find it, let
That's
us
key.
know, and we'll give it a try. Otherwise, we just
Yeah.
do whatever we can find in Georgia.
It's interesting.
And so there we are. And until next time,
Yes. Cheers.
cheers.